What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, it is the relationship show. I sound funny because I got a cold. The worst thing you could have is a summer cold. All right, everybody else playing and laughing and joking and this and that, and you got a box full of tissue, not running out your nose, and it's just a terrible thing. It's just a ridiculous thing, man. But we're gonna move on. I'm saying, what's up, Gene?
Yeah, you sound horrible.
Yeah, man. This is my.
You sound horrible. You better start drinking some tea or lemon or something.
So you drink some tea or lemon or something, huh?
Something.
Yeah, we'd be.
Go back to that old cod liver oil.
No, I ain't doing that. That was some nasty.
But you didn't get sick.
You had to. Okay, just like with the Makira comb. Okay, you could have the biggest gash in your arm or your leg, but mom come with that little red little thing with the little tip on it. Didn't do nothing but color your arm red, and you was well. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. What's going on, Mo B?
What's happening?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
We used to call that monkey blood.
You know what I'm saying? Monkey blood.
Burn your leg off.
Man. And it had no medical properties whatsoever.
Nope, just killed all the germs in you. Got almost all the nerves in your leg or whatever you had. You putting it on.
Hey, what's going on, Coach James Bond? Summer cold, yes, sir. He said 2 shots of Henny. I guess I'm not something like that. Y'all know I don't drink, okay?
You hey, man, said some old, what was that, the old granddad? That's what my granddad used to have a bottle on his bureau. And that's that for anything ailing you. Take a swig of it. I'm like, oh.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna do something. Mm-hmm. We'll be all right, man. Number one, let's start off. Look, football season is here, man. So let's get it in. Okay? Also, man, we were remiss last week, so we're gonna get this in too. Okay. We had some deaths that happened last weekend, as recent as yesterday. But let's give our condolences to family of Fat Man Scoop, man. Tremendous personality, man. I mean, he went out doing what he loved. He was on stage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shout out to Rich Homie Quan. This guy, he made a difference in this music.
Yeah.
He made a difference with the rap music, and he was very different. All right. Today we lost tremendous actor.
James Earl Jones.
Coming threes, man. Right? Coming threes.
Man. But this time, Gina, we talk about and give our condolences to the celebrities, but let's give our condolences to the family of Kia Tidwell. This lady was just driving a car, getting ready to go home, and there was some random shooting, and she got killed. This is in the hometown where we're all from, Gary, Indiana, and I thought it's just a tragedy, man, that this stuff is still happening like this. People don't care, you know. So shout out to her family. Condolences to her family. She had 6 kids, y'all. 6 kids.
Wow.
So we want to not necessarily mourn them. Let's celebrate their lives. All right. Again, that's Kia Tidwell, man. James Earl Jones, an icon. He's been in the business forever. He died at 92 or 96, something like that.
93.
93. Rich Homie Quan and Fat Man Scoop, man. It's we never want to lose people, but you know, we must.
Well, you gotta enjoy them while they're here.
Yeah. My man Rodriguez says the Bears. That's right, man. Yep, and rest in peace, James Earl Jones. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to hear this, okay? You know, they say it goes in threes, so let's just make the next 3 20 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Let's just chill out with all of this, even though we can't chill out with it. But you know, I got my tissue on deck, so we go ahead. I got a cold, Marcy.
All right, just
I'm
don't
good.
drip. Don't drip. No post-make drip.
Hey, if I drip it, it makes good television. You know what I mean?
I don't know how.
No.
I'm gonna keep wiping and put my hand to the.
He just gonna use his hand and do one of them numbers. So gross.
Like the 5-year-old.
Slang it.
No, you remember? Hey, back in the day, man, they used to let it dry up. They used to sit there dry up, and every word come out of their mouth started with an Anyway, hey man, Gina, I see in the private chat you put who was the Tidwell.
What was her first name?
Kia. KIA.
Okay, because I knew a Kenyatta Tidwell.
Yeah, Kia Tidwell. Kia Tidwell. What's going on, Angie? Rodri says, don't have a coughing fit and pass out. No, that ain't gonna happen, bro. Frank says, call your nurse.
Call your nurse.
Should be around in a second.
What?
In a second. Anyway, Frank Summers says, sling it on the wall. What is that? Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Let's get to the questions.
Y'all just
right. Hey, check this out. You have been in and I hate that word, but a situationship for a long time. For a while. How long do you stay until you require a relationship? Or do you just continue to let it be a situationship?
Man, I don't care what you say. You know, people always talk about situationships. That's a relationship. It's just a funky one, you know.
Well, I mean, when you put them titles on it.
Okay, I gotta clarify.
Well, I think when you put the titles on, you just
friends with benefits, okay? You know.
You got the one night stand when it's just that one night. You got the
every weekend girl.
You know, weekend girl. You got the situationship where you seeing it. It's just like a doggone one night stand, except it turns into more than one night. But you got this person that maybe you're exclusive. I don't know. But do you stay? How long do you stay? If it's not a committed relationship, how long do you stay?
You'll be surprised how many people end up getting married in those type of relationships.
But some people don't want it to go any further.
A lot of people don't like commitment, right? Exactly.
Some want it forever.
I mean, I'm not going to say.
So in essence, what we're all saying is it depends on the two people. If you love yourself and know your value, your worth, if that's not something that you want, type of relationship that you want to be in, you will get out. You should get out versus disrespecting yourself. But you teach people how to treat you. Teach people how to treat you. Pardon me?
What if it's comfortable, Marcy?
Well, still, if that's not something that you really want, why stay in it?
You settle?
Because you're not so comfortable if it's not making you feel joyful, happy. And I'm sure if you're in a relationship that you really don't want to be in, that can be very stressful. And where's the peace in that?
Want those type of relationships. There's a lot of people that want those type of want the commitment.
Mm-hmm.
So they may be happy with it being like that forever, you know. It all, and sometimes it's two-sided because one person may want the commitment and one person may want it to stay that way.
To be real, you'll be surprised how many of those people that are in those relationships are holding off the best thing they're gonna ever meet in their life, looking for something better, waiting on something better to come along.
Again, though, is it worth it though?
Hey, that's up to the people. By the time they realize that they're supposed to have been together 20 years ago, they ain't came. It's really stupid. I know some people like that had a relationship, for 20 years with somebody they really, really, you know what I'm saying? Basically, it was weekend. Like I said, a weekend girl.
And then the one that is really for them is right there.
Yeah.
They can't see that. Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
It's up to two individuals.
Coach James Bond says some are just afraid to be alone, so they stay in it. All right.
That's true.
Some are too far in. You got investment. You invested in it. And now you can't get away. Angie said you got to have peace. All right.
Yep.
Frank says till the convenience is over, and the title changes people. Byron told me a tablespoon of honey, 1 ounce of straight lemon juice, and a shot of 100 proof brown whiskey will clear me up.
Those hottie toddies always work.
You might not be woke. Get cleared up. You're gonna be sleep.
Right.
Man. You're gonna be running out on the pillow.
Isn't that a hot toddy or no?
I don't know. Hey,
Yeah, that's
Roger says
toddy.
a lot of people stay for the kids' sake. Yeah,
Yep.
that's the other part now. When kids come
That's
in,
a whole nother dynamic.
Most of the time, a lot of times, not even kids involved. I know some people in relationships like that, and they were content. They were in it for years, and they were content. And then the one person decided they wanted to move on, and now they're feeling like, I want to be married. I should have got into a relationship where he wanted to be married, and now she's older, she's by herself. I wouldn't say she regretted, but I think she regret not being committed or having someone to commit to her.
And you know what? A lot of people say they're staying in for the kids. And the thing is, the kids see all of the dysfunction and are probably wondering why they're even still together, because sometimes it's better to separate and not be there, because what happens to the parents trickles down to the head of the family, or the heads of the family trickles down to the children. And that's a disservice to your kids.
Yep.
Byron says those situations are like the cat making love to the skunk. They like what they're doing, but eventually they get all that they can stand. Coach James Bonds says some are staying out of guilt. That's true. But and that's the other part about it too. You in the situationship and it's all good and everything is great. But say you have a kid, say you start buying stuff together, say you got property together and all this other stuff, then even though it's still a situationship, what if you don't want to be in it? Now you got to dissolve this stuff. And it's not easy to do that. It's not, especially if you have a kid. If you have a kid, now a lot of people can't co-parent, So what are you going to do? You're going to stay because it's convenient, or because you don't want to uproot your life. You've already uprooted your life when you started doing that. Marcy asked me, am I in a situationship? Not at all. Question asked. Question answered. Let's move on, y'all. If you came home and your mate was in bed with somebody else, what would you do?
I wouldn't interrupt them. I'd just go away. When I come back and get my stuff out the house, she'll find out.
I don't know if it's that simple. I don't know.
No,
it sounds easy in your head, and a lot of people and that's really a difficult question to answer, because we can think about it in a calm sense, but if it really happens, you don't know what you're gonna do.
Doggone well, you are not gonna be calm if you come home and you're living in that home and
be
your
like,
spouse or significant other has someone in that bed. There's nothing calm about that situation. Now that's gonna be a situationship right there.
Hey, watch.
That's like a prison
Watch.
term, maybe. Possibility.
Watch the music video.
Or some hot grits. Yay!
No.
Watch the music video.
I hope my gun is in the room with him.
Watch the music video "In My Bed" by my favorite group, Drew Hill. Okay, and y'all see somebody sleeping in my bed. He goes upstairs and he goes home and he sees his woman in the bed with another woman. All right, and then he runs. He drops the flowers and he goes out. But then he sits on the porch and thinks about it. It's like, hell yeah, I'm going back upstairs.
If they'd have wanted that, they would have said, hell yeah, but they're going to be like, no, that's the reason why we're here together.
And he went upstairs, and that's how the video ended, okay? Coach Bond says, I'll be very glad because I get half. That's what the other question. Byron said Greg's mate is still in high school, and he's being honorable by waiting for her to become legal. Why do you say that? That's the second time he said that, man.
Oh shit!
Byron, I'm not R. Kelly. I'm not. My women, the women that I've dated have been at least maybe 10 years under me. That's about it. I don't go that deep. I'm just curious why you keep saying that's the second time you said that, man.
Wait a minute. That's not. Is that true? Is that so?
What? Very calm. 10
so
years.
Very
calm for real.
No.
It's been younger than that, Gina. Oh, tell all his business. What?
Let me drink some water.
Gina, what? No, go ahead. What are you saying?
I'm drinking water.
I'm
drinking water.
10 years, man. 10 years, maybe 11. My wife was 10. My first wife was 2 years younger than me. My second wife was 10 years younger than me.
Oh, you were referring to wives. Okay.
Matter of fact, no, I'm referring to all of them. I ain't dated nobody.
Wait. What, Gina? Come on. What? Oh, she's not talking.
Referring to wives.
He wasn't just talking about wives,
I'm
Gina.
drinking water.
Hey, Marcy, I'm waiting on her. Her and Byron must have been.
I'm drinking water.
No, I need to know. I need to know what you're talking about.
Exactly. Obviously, you knew.
I mean, Danita was. I'm sorry, Danita.
Oh Lord, Danita.
Yeah.
When Danita in junior high?
I was too, Gina. Damn.
That's funny.
I mean, prison term.
Yes, Nina.
Nah, he ain't no pervert now. Come on now. You can only drink so much water. You might be on the sub-eating plan or eating fresh. Come on, dude. Coach Coach James says concubines. Nah, man. Tina, why you got people thinking that now, man?
That was Byron. Byron kicked that off.
But you rode along with it.
Because it was
that bike was a 2-seater. Damn.
It was a 2-seater.
That bike was a 2-seater. What's your and Marcy, expound on this, you and Mo. What's your best advice for someone dealing with a breakup?
It depends.
Didn't you say Marcy?
I said both. Gina, what you mean?
I'm sorry.
Dealing with a breakup, it depends.
Put her in timeout.
Dealing with a breakup,
I heard one thing and then
I started talking. You're like, well, your name ain't Marcy.
Anyway, Marcy, Mo's going to go first since he started, okay? Thank you, Marcy. Go ahead, Mo.
Oh, I'm okay.
I know you are. Gina, we're going to mute you out, man, today. We're going to mute you out.
Why I got to be muted?
God.
I'm drinking water.
Mo, she done put me in the cell. She done put me in the cell right next to R. Kelly. She put me right in that cell.
I'm drinking water so I can shut up.
You say she's drinking water, but I don't think she's drinking something else.
Yeah, it might be that.
I'm drinking cucumber and ginger. That's what I'm drinking.
Can we get to the question?
Cucumber and ginger.
Marcy, can we get to the question now? Thank you. Go ahead, Mo.
Well, it depends on the situation. If kids are involved, and it's a lot of things, and money, it's a whole bunch of things that are involved, that you have to actually consider when you break it up. I mean, the situation where you got to break up, It could get nasty, or it could be real cool, calm, and collected. You got to have a conversation about it, before y'all go into, breaking up, I guess.
So I'm confused as to the question. Are we talking about what we would say to somebody if they broke up, or
what's your best
will
advice
we
for
have a
someone?
conversation
What's your
when
best
we break up?
advice? What's your best advice for dealing for someone who's dealing with a breakup?
Yeah.
Okay.
My turn.
Yes, Marcy. Thank you.
Okay. I was just number one, pray, take it to God. Number two, know that it's okay to be by yourself. And some relationships are just not meant to be.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Okay.
Like Mo was saying, when it comes to children, try to be cordial. Men and women, stop talking negative around the children about their other parent. That is so ugly, trying to have the kid be on your side, or or the other side, or whatever. Leave the kids out of it. They're the innocent parties. That's why there are a lot of kids that are messed up in their relationships as they get older, because they're hearing all of this negativity, and you're just mad because now you're not in that relationship. It might not be something that you did wrong, or I'm looking at you in a negative way. It's just you're not the one for me, and that should be okay. Know that you can just you will still live. Before you were with this person, you had a life, and you're going to still have a life even after that person. But keep it moving. And like I said, if you if you know someone that you can talk to, that's going to give you good sound advice, and how to use wisdom in how you move forward. Don't rush right into something else on the rebound. I know someone who got out of one relationship because the person said they would not marry her, and married someone else right away.
Right.
And that's definitely not their person. And
it sounded like they was waiting on the side.
No, it's just someone that they knew, and it's like, okay, I'm going to show her, I'm going to show him. And, the first person that comes around, I'm going to get married because this is something I want to do.
Gina?
So, number one, pray, take it to God. That's always number one.
Right after Hizzy. Gina?
Yeah. Basically, just take your time. I mean, this is the time for you to discover yourself, to do some things that you have been putting off. Start your business. It's kind of like the pandemic, to be honest. You got a pandemic down there right now. It's a pandemic. So just, do some of the things that you put off, because a lot of times, sometimes it's not on purpose, but sometimes it's because when you're dealing with two, you sometimes put things to the side. You sometimes, say I'll get to that later. Now it's time for you to get to those things. And like Marcy said, it's okay to be by yourself. You can't jump out of one relationship and into another. You haven't even dealt with what you're feeling. And you can't get into a relationship to really understand what you're feeling. Now you got a whole bunch of feelings jumbled all up, going all over the place. Get over that first, and you might feel like you may have even been the one that broke it off. It's still going to affect you.
But
so
Gina,
just take your time.
Isn't it? I mean, and that's for and I'm just being a devil's advocate. I hate using that word, but isn't that case by case situation? Some people are destined to be that type of person that wants to have a relationship. You know what I mean? So when they get, I'm just saying.
It's not. I mean, you have a lot of feelings when you break up. Even if it's what did you just call the relationship you just said? Friend something. What you call it?
I said situation.
Yeah. Even if it's that, there are still feelings involved.
Yeah.
There's romantic feelings, and there is going to be some type of personal feelings, whether it's a friends with benefits or not. There are going to be feelings involved. If people say that they don't have feelings for somebody else, there's some feelings, some type of feeling somewhere. It might not be deep, but there are some type of feeling in there. they have some type of feeling for that person. And so you have to deal with that before you jump into it. That's why they keep jumping from one person to another person to another person.
And they usually
They
carry
have to deal with what they're going through.
Usually carry baggage with them too.
Mm-hmm.
You just have
You
some
have to
people
deal
that
with what
just
you're going
feel
through.
they just need to be in a relationship,
That's what I was
regardless
saying, Mark.
of what. Pardon me.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, they just feel like they just need to be in a relationship. They just need. It's like that's
But that's because of issues.
They lose their identity when they're in these relationships, and like you said, they have to take time to get to know themselves, to love on themselves. If you don't love yourself, you can't truly be in a true relationship, a healthy relationship. That's just not healthy.
There are lots
broken pieces into a relationship, wanting someone else to make you whole, and that just.
But Marcy, not only that, but there are a lot of people who don't want to go to bed by themselves. They do not want to sleep in the bed by themselves.
Buy a teddy bear. Heck.
Teddy bear ain't gonna give,
a lot
ain't get
of
that
them.
puppy.
But you know what? I really feel like it goes back to childhood
Teddy
too.
bear can't do them tricks.
I think it goes back to a person's childhood when there's so many parents, so many mothers that have their children sleep with them for too long. In my opinion, it's too long. There's a time when children need to get out of your bed, and that creates a type of situation where they feel comfortable being in a bed with someone as a child. That carries them into adulthood.
Right there. That make a whole lot of sense, Gina. I mean, it makes a whole lot of sense. That's a lot of dysfunctional going on because of that, probably. Kids sleeping in the bed too long. Dang.
Yeah. It's time to cut the cord and let them. Let me ask you. Starts their independence.
What do you think is too long, sis?
My children never slept in bed with me ever.
When they're born.
27.
My children never slept in the bed with me. I think 2 years old they should have their own bed. I think and I think even as a baby, because it's dangerous.
Yeah,
because how many kids die from their parents rolling over and suffocating them?
Yeah, or end up at the end of the bed, foot of the bed, in between the bed and the foot.
Yeah, that's that. And two, you are forming their independence or dependence.
Yeah,
because when a child sleeps in their own bed, that's the start of independence.
Well, yeah, I mean,
so you guys really think
about it. The first 5 years.
We're talking about breakups. I'm getting confused now. Now y'all talking about because someone just wants somebody in their bed.
The point that I made is there are a lot of individuals that get in relationships because they don't want to be by themselves. They don't want to sleep alone.
Right.
They don't want to. There are people who don't want to sleep alone.
I can understand they don't want to be alone because some people feel I can't go to,
there are people who don't want to
by
sleep
myself,
alone,
or I can't travel by myself, or I can't, do things of that nature by themselves. But as far as I just want someone laying next to me in the bed. That's a little interesting.
That's not unusual.
No, it sure is.
That's not unusual, Marcy.
So if your child is 20 years old, just kick him out the bed. He don't supposed to be in the bed with you. Right?
Oh,
let's get some of these comments here.
Now you gonna find another mama to sleep with.
All right.
The best way to get over someone is to temporarily get under someone else.
That's fine.
Okay? Coach James Bond says, "Get yourself, do some gym time, or take it outside." Frank Summer says, "Get you a strong drink, a good song, and get back on that ride."
Whoa.
Coach James Bond says, "To regain your personal value." I agree with that. Know your values.
Coach James Bond.
Frank, some people just need to be needed. Yeah.
That's an issue, Frank. I'm sorry. To me, that's an issue.
Byron says, "Norman Marcy is a superhero, but that teddy bear idea is an unbelievable buzzkill."
He's so silly.
James Bond says that value is lost in the world. It is, man.
Yeah,
but
people don't know their identity. It's lost identity everywhere.
Yeah,
I
so
agree
many
with you guys
souls out here that are just wandering around.
I agree with you guys too. The best relationship advice that I can give someone is to, find out who you are. Okay. There's a reason why this relationship broke up. Okay. Find out who you are. Find out if there were any triggers that you let go off to do it. See if and really dig deep and see if you might have been the cause of the breakup. Okay. And even if it was the other person who was the cause of the breakup, find out who you deserve to be, or who's going to make you happy, who's going to soothe your soul. You know what I'm saying? So,
and it might not be just one or the other. It could be several things, and like you're saying, it could be things for both of you have done. But see, what was your part in the breakup? What was your part in that relationship? Correct.
And so many people, man, and this is why I don't have a problem walking away, because I don't like that argument. I don't like it, okay? Because if I'm spending all this time with you and we developed a bond, I mean, a really spiritual bond, a really loving bond, and then we sit up arguing to a point where I don't want to be with you anymore. How does that happen? You know what I mean?
But you know what, bro? Some people have those feelings. They may feel like that in the heat of the moment, but that doesn't necessarily mean they really feel like that.
Gina, when you say it, I mean, when you're in an argument, there's some things that you cannot take back. Okay, some words that you cannot take.
You can't. There's a lot of things you can't take back. Everything that comes out, you can't take back.
Yeah, that's right.
And so,
in a mad, way, yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm saying, and so what you're saying, you have to realize there are going to be arguments. I don't know any relationship, Mo. I'm pretty sure you and Marianne have argued before. Robert and I have argued before.
Sure.
But you can't walk out of a relationship because you have an argument.
No,
that's the point. You can't walk out because you have an argument, but you also got to watch what you say in those arguments. All right,
if you truly care for that person,
you wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that.
But you can't. A lot of people will not let you walk away and get, calm down and this and that. They want to do it right here, right now. Okay.
Well,
and
that's the conversation you had to have. I mean, that's the conversation me and Marianne had. When it get too heated, hey, let's go get seated. We just,
and you know what?
And it takes that one breath, that one breath away, and you'll be surprised how much more better off you get along.
And and that's my philosophy when I'm in a relationship. There are going to be times we might not always agree, but if it starts getting heated, I'm really quick to say, okay, hold up. It's getting too heated right now, but this is something important that we're going to need to discuss. But I think we need to go to our separate corners and just woosah, and chill for a moment so that we don't say something that we may regret later. And sometimes when if I'm screaming,
y'all sound so sweet. I'm over here with the violin playing.
Yeah.
Y'all sound so sweet.
Jenna,
we're not hearing
Gina, we're gonna have to hit you with a 2x4 today.
No, I'm being real though.
Come on,
I ain't got no violin playing. I can't say in all these 4 people on this panel that you have not gotten that angry and said something you didn't mean to say in your life. In your past relationship,
in my relationship,
there has been. But does that mean I'm done with you?
No, I mean
nobody said that, Gina. Nobody said that. Nobody said that at all.
But the way Marcy is saying it, it's like, hey, let's
you're taking it the wrong way. If you let me talk, if you let me talk and stop butting in.
Marcy, you've been talking a lot, and I'm not butting in. But you talk a lot, and you never stop.
Everybody,
if you want to go there,
you're not able to say what
you want to go there. So
don't
come at me now.
Okay, so
don't
look
come
at this. Hold on.
Don't come at me.
Hold on.
Don't come at me.
Hold on.
Because I will too.
Hold up.
And I will too.
Fine.
Y'all not in the same. Hey, look, y'all not in the same room. So
you see what I mean? Her violin ain't playing now.
Listen, no.
It never was playing.
Y'all not in the same room, so y'all can't be ripping T-shirts off and stuff. So that's the only time me and Mo would have.
No, come on, give me some respect. Don't tell me I'm butting in.
But you
I
are.
Back and I didn't say anything for
when
the
we're trying to talk. You
15
keep coming in.
Coach James Bond says no screaming allowed. Period.
Ting go to neutral corners, please.
Calm this down right now. Frank Summer says, when me and mine get into a deep disagreement, I'll tell her to strip before it goes too far and we discuss it naked.
Oh, God, Lord have mercy.
Angie can't understand why we sitting up here arguing, okay? Byron says, any breakup that I've ever had.
Because I'm not going to be disrespected, Angie. That's why.
to recognize
I
that I
didn't
might have
disrespect
made
you,
a
and
poor
I ain't say nothing
You
out of
talking-
line to
Hey,
you.
hold on, man. I'm trying to read the comment.
But I'm not gonna let you do it to me either.
Y'all kiss and make up because I was astute enough to recognize that I've made a poor choice, and I need to let my lesson become my blessing and make that person Black history. All right. And Coach Bond says, "No screaming at me." Period. Y'all better chill out. Don't scream at me. Period. And look, everybody, this is live television, so we say some things. We say some things that we may not agree. Look, me and Marcy go at it all the time. Okay, we say some things that we don't agree with. All right, but we respectfully wanna solve that immediately. Okay, and again, it makes good TV. I love the argument. So no, I don't. I'm just joking. Okay, but if y'all was in the same if y'all was in the same room, you know how they used to fight back in the day. They grabbing stuff and shirts tearing off.
Stop it.
There you go.
Then I'm
see. I've been doing this all day. I've been doing this the whole time, right?
Drink water.
Yeah, because you came at me with that pedophile thing. Okay, I'm like, what the hell, man? Come on.
I did not. That was Byron. Why you blaming that on me?
And you came behind him, but it's cool.
No, I didn't.
Anyway,
I never said
back to the
that you
questions
were a
of the
pedophile.
relationship show, please.
Because at the end of the day, we all agree to disagree. We can say we
I love
wrong.
you all. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Let's go back to the relationship show.
All right, well, let's go back to it, okay? Is it okay to have a one-night
Frank, stop with the water bottle. It's
have a
cucumber and ginger.
I told you something else in that water bottle.
It's cucumber and ginger.
That's cucumber and bourbon.
That's what I need right now, apparently.
It's okay. It's Monday, though, y'all, okay? My cold is leaving, actually. It's leaving now. Listen to this. Is it okay?
You do sound better.
Is it okay to have a one-night stand?
No.
Why not?
I wouldn't.
Understood, but why not? I like that.
I'm backing off, and I plead the 5th, the 6th, and the 100th.
We talked about this before.
Yes,
you are
we did.
mixing fluids,
Elsa said, well,
and
dang,
spirits,
what I
and souls. You cannot do that. You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
I know my worth and my value. That's just something I wouldn't do.
Fifth one.
And that's I respect that, okay?
5th.
Tanisha says, hey, y'all look, Tanisha getting married. She's getting married.
Yes. Hey, Tanisha.
Congratulations.
She's been island hopping. I don't know about island. She's been country hopping. She's been all over the place.
Yeah, man.
Good time.
That's what's up. I'm glad she's
doing a pre-honeymoon.
Doing all that. Ilsa says, I'm sure we all have had a one-night stand. Some of us have had one night stand.
But is it okay, Ilsa?
And didn't know it was going to be a one-night stand.
That right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you know what? Right, for me, okay, maybe I'm defining it different in a different manner.
Yeah.
For me, a one-night stand means you meet someone and you sleep with them that same day, and that same time.
Yeah.
Is that what a one-night stand is? No.
That is what it is.
And then you don't do any. It's over, right?
Yeah. And so you don't even know the person.
I mean, you know their name.
Yeah.
And how many babies are made like that? And they don't even know who the father is. They bringing all these different men. Oh, he ain't the one. Let me go get that one and see.
Fifth. I plead the 5th tonight.
Elsa says my answer is with God. Was not or could not afford 2 nights.
Oh, okay.
That's a shame.
One night stands require a lot of understanding. You know what? I know, and I look, man, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I got caught up in a one night stand one time, and I didn't plan it.
You didn't know?
Look, man, I was putting in work, dog. I was putting in work.
One thing led to another.
I was putting in work. Met at a club. I was putting in work, man. And had her number, but I went straight to her house, had her number, putting in work, okay. I said, and I'll call you tomorrow. She said, okay. Man, that's a wrong number.
Huh?
I ain't seen that girl. To this day, I ain't seen that girl.
But sometimes don't it end up they with the same sex and don't know it? How that
we
happen?
going
Don't
with
that happen
this
with a
girl?
one
That's
night stand?
murders.
Oh, you
Sometimes
gonna know it. You gonna
too.
know
You
it.
see those on news.
Don't that happen with a? Don't that happen sometimes with a one night
Hey,
stand?
Greg. Hey, Greg. We
Uh,
talking about lower.
Gina, it was a girl. It was a girl. Okay.
No, see, now I wasn't even talking about you.
Lower.
You just said,
What
Marcella, did
I
she not say
said?
same sex?
Oh boy.
I
Did she
didn't say
not say
you
the same?
though. I said,
Okay.
doesn't it end up like that sometimes in a one night stand?
With the
I
I've
don't
same
seen
know.
that on the news before. I've seen that happen. I mean, I've
Frank
read that
Selma
happen
said,
Now,
and
I
seen
got
it
and
on the
people have
news.
killed them as well. Killed them
Yes,
when they
that's
find
why I
out.
made the news.
let me tell you what this be this club called Midtown Special.
no, Elsa,
And we go to the club,
my beautiful friend.
go to the club, and I'm watching one of my partners. He's dancing and dancing and dancing. He dancing with this chick. I'm looking at her, I said, something ain't right. It's just like something was just too much, too much similarity, just too right. Everything was perfect. Boom, pow, boom. He said,
That's
man, he went to the car and they were sitting there talking, and he messed around and hit that, hey, hey. He put his hand down there and he went, hey.
check the Adam's apple. Check the
No,
Adam's
See,
apple.
he
you
was
see
just
what I
trying.
mean?
He was trying to fill it up, fill it up and everything, and found out
That's what I'm talking about,
had a
Mo.
lever.
How do you
See,
be in a situation like that and you don't know?
That's nasty.
Well, you know what? I worked with this guy.
He done bust
Ain't
I'm
that
not
much
going to
tucking
say
in
his
the world?
name, but he told me that he was with this, what he thought was a beautiful woman. And he was going to do, he was getting ready, it was one night stand.
You ready to get down?
But it was a, what do you call it, hermaphrodite?
Had both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
And I
no.
just looked at him and I was like,
He said, after you do me, I'm
oh,
going to
that's
do
the
and I was
one
like,
who have
okay.
two
Hell
organs.
no.
Hey, Greg.
Ilsa
Those are
says
one
all
that
the
have
Have
two
real
both,
grown
have
organs.
folk,
both.
raise your
Greg.
hand.
And I kind of laughed after he said it. I said, so what did you do? He said, I
Got
was
the hell up.
curious. He said he was curious to see what was the difference or how that worked. I was like, you just nasty. You just nasty. You go both ways. But he mentioned that
So does
one
that
is smaller
After
than
you
the
That's
do
other.
why you
me,
shouldn't have a one night
I'm going to
stand.
do you.
so if they go ahead with that situation, does that mean they're gay?
Oh.
If you know that the same sex,
I think you
If
might
you
have gay
if you
intentions.
did if you talked to him,
Do
you
it
had
not. I don't think necessarily. I think some people may be experimenting.
No, I ain't experimenting with the same now. No.
Gina, no, if you know, I'm sorry.
They gonna be experiment now. Get the hell up on out of there.
oh, there she goes the water. There she goes the water. There we go.
If I'm in that situation, Gina, if I'm ever in that situation and all of that stuff come off and all of a sudden
okay, you
Gina,
do me and I do you.
and you hear.
No.
And you hear.
Giving them the
Check this
bit.
out,
That
Mo.
does not
Check this
mean
out,
that.
Mo. You in that situation and then you hear boing, okay? You hear boing. I mean, all of a sudden
and in your mind, you hear. Turn over,
and I'm
son.
like, whoa.
Turn over, son.
I'm not staying, Gina. They might get the ass.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
we have.
What up, Purvis?
No.
Wait. What Purvis saying now?
Byron says, "Come down off the fence and pick a hole."
So what is he saying that for purpose? What is he responding to with that?
He ain't responding like you thinking. He ain't responding like you thinking. Come on. Purvis said, "Run, Purvis, run."
Run, Purvis. That's right, Purvis.
Frank says, "Ginger water to the rescue." No, man, that's. I'm sorry, dude. If somebody might get their ass whooped, okay, but I don't want to go to jail, so I'm out. And that's the thing. They should be telling you this once you're in the club, and they need to tell you, hey, man, well, before we get started, I'm really a man. Okay, yeah, let me know.
What was so crazy about it? He was slow dancing when they was tongue kissing. I was like, ah, dude.
Oh wait, you knew someone who would that happen to?
Yeah.
Marcy, I'm surprised.
Handful of booty.
I'm surprised Marcy hasn't said next question. Let's move on.
I'm trying to type it.
Purvis says, stay off the north side.
Oh,
Man, woo. Is there a difference, you guys, is there a difference between loving somebody and being in love with somebody?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love every last one of you guys on this panel, but I'm not in love with any of you.
In love meaning relationship style.
You love different people, but it doesn't. In love is more.
Yeah, describe that. What is in love?
It's deeper. It's deeper. It's someone for me. I would say that you might want to spend a majority of your time with that person. You're constantly talking or thinking about that person. It's just a big difference. You can love somebody, like you might love your nieces. You love your daughter. Are you in love with them? Think
Until
about
it's skeet out.
I mean, my
your
definition is the same thing, but it's your relationship starts off as a person that you might love. I mean, love dearly, because it usually turns from a good friend to somebody that you love, and then you fall in love with them. How you like that?
Preach, bro. I used to say, when I'm in that moment,
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go first. I'm beating Byron to the punch. Okay, so we in that moment. I'm a love you until I'll just skeet out. And then I'm done. It's that's the way. I love you. Okay.
It's definitely a difference because and someone, Frank said you can love many, but only be in love with one. And I believe that's true, what he's saying, because you will find men that they love all of these different women. They love them in different ways. But when they find that one, they will leave all of those women alone and be solely with her. That's in love.
Oh, come on, Purvis.
That right there.
Agape love is different than
phileo love. Yes.
Phileo love or eros love. But check what
yes.
Purvis said. Love is a made-up word. Too many variables. It's just an emotion. Come on, man. Why do we use the word fail when we speak fall? I'm sorry, when we speak of it. When is falling good? Come on, Glennis. Yes.
Dang. That's too bad. Let's not get that literal. Yeah.
Frank says, like now, I love a few people, but only in love with my girlfriend. Purvis says, that's some good booty, dog. Yeah.
Purpose.
That's my dog.
That's your friend.
Coach Chase Bond said, love your wife and be in love girlfriend. I'm just saying. There you go. Yes. Give your wife
no. You out. You out, coach. You out.
Coach. They're going to yell at you now, dude.
You out, coach.
It's over. Man, look, I want to do this again because we really have to make sure that we are surrounding ourselves with love and making sure that we tell the people that we love, let them know that we love them. Okay. It also says falling is an accident. One should grow to love. So again, condolences, man. And really, it's just mounting up, man. Condolences to Fat Man Scoop's family, to Rich Homie Quan, of course, the incomparable, the great James Earl Jones, man. That's a huge loss for the entertainment industry right there,
man.
And Kia, the lady from Gary who got shot, she got 6 kids, man. So now what are those kids gonna do? It's crazy. That's crazy. Don't forget, everybody, the Distinguished Honors Guild is coming up November the 10th, so we got to make sure we want everybody to come out and celebrate with us. It's at, don't tell me, Gina, it's 47 something or another. Area
Theater 47.
Yeah, Theater. That
Area 4. That's in Vegas.
Theater 47.
Theater 47, November 10th.
It's a celebration, y'all. It's a celebration. Yes. So let's make sure that if you schedule yourselves around, and we brought it back to Illinois so that everybody that we know, family and friends, can come through and hang out. So y'all come through, all right? Yeah. Marcy, let's start getting out of here. Take your time.
Okay, I had a quote I wanted to read.
Quote.
True love is about growing as a couple. Pardon me? Okay. Learning about each other and never giving up on each other. A strong relationship requires choosing to love each other, even in those moments that you struggle to like each other. Love is a commitment, not a feeling.
Okay. Coach James says, I love happy. Mo, what you got, man? Take your time.
Man, let me tell y'all. I have to say, man, first, I mean, everything we said on here tonight was, some of it was kind of jokey, but for the most part, the serious stuff is serious. I mean, like we were talking about earlier about relationships or discovering, people that ain't who they is. That is joking. I mean, we joke around with that. But seriously, there's a difference between loving someone and being in love with someone. A lot of guys used to play on words in the 90s with that, in relationships. They tell a girl, I love you, and instead, being in love with somebody's totally different. That's like, like Gina and Marcia would explain. That's you cancel everything out, and that's the only person you focus on. And that you in that relationship, everybody else knows that you in that relationship. You ain't got to play a card that got tore up as soon as y'all, made that connection. So y'all for real, don't play with love. Don't play.
Gina?
Well, I'm gonna get off subject. We'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, with Distinguished Authors Guild nominees. Tune in, listen to their journey. Man, these authors are phenomenal, and they have some journeys to share with you. It hasn't always been easy. Not only that, but I'm reaching out to October. We have something special going on in October that has to deal with the politicians, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. We will have a few Republicans on here. We will have some Democrats on here, and we will have an independent on here, not as a debate, but to talk about why you choose this certain candidate is the best candidate to run our country. So tune in, because I know a lot of you may want to put in input. We are not going to bash anyone. We are not trying to sway anyone to vote for anyone. This is just an open conversation to hear the pros and cons. No arguing, no, you vote for this person. But it's good to get the information out there so that you can make an educated decision. And that's what we are gearing towards.
That's actually a good thing, sis. That's actually a great thing. I agree 110%. I mean, because most of us on here, we're fairly, we know what our right is because we're friends, and you never know what they might be looking at. That might be something that we can look at and say, hey, hey, you got a point. I don't think so, but you might have a point. It might open up an ear and listen to some of the stuff, and maybe we need to ask our candidate, why can't you do that as well? Versus,
but it may even reach the ears of those who say, I'm not going to vote
at
all. This will give them the information they need. And maybe they'll say, you know what? Maybe I should step out of here this year and vote. I may have not voted past years, but let me get started now. And that's what we're trying to get out there. We want to disseminate the information. We want to make sure that people have the correct information from all sides. And to have an independent on here, it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm very excited to have the three different sides to give. Hey, we know why we may want to vote for one individual, but I would like to hear why this person has decided I want this person to run our country, and not bash someone because they have a difference of opinion.
Exactly.
We don't have to bash them. Everyone has a right to who they want to choose. And so that's what we're going to do October 1st. So make sure you put that on your calendar, tune in, be a part of the conversation, and be nice.
Well, I mean, we want you to be spirited, but again, it's going to be respectful conversation. All right? We're not going to be telling people that you should vote for this person, you should vote for that person. We're not going to tell anybody you're wrong with your idea. We just
But
want to make sure that we're giving everyone their voice, you know?
So if anybody on the panel that's on the panel that day asked, well, what is the reason why you're voting for who you're voting for? I mean, I think they
We'll be
would like to
respectful.
get an answer, respectful
Yeah,
answer.
we'll be respectful.
Mhm.
Purpose says, my summary, when you say or use the word, I believe on the love word, it's just a feeling. Feeling is not concrete. I wanted to say, too, since Gina took all of my time up, all right?
No, it didn't. You have 5 minutes.
I do not have 5 minutes. But, you know, learning to love, it means that you have to recognize your worth. You know what I'm saying? You got to appreciate how unique you are. In the grand scheme of things, all right? You got to know who you are, period, okay? And we're not perfect. You got to be able to forgive your imperfections. So know who you are. Know yourself. It's imperative because you can't love anybody else if you don't even know who the hell you are. You know what I'm saying? It's not being arrogant or self-centered. It's being aware. You know what I'm saying? So let's love. Period. Let's just love. We do this relationship roundtable, man. We ask questions. Sometimes the questions might get a little bit repetitive, but you know the answers are not. You know, we got a lot of stuff going on, man, in the world. So we gotta nurture our mental with this and our emotional. Make sure that we on point. Man, it's 7-6. The Jets are killing. Well, they ain't killing them with San Francisco. But anyway, football season is on, y'all. Football season is on. Thank you.
Yep.
Finally, somebody gives me some props on something, okay? Look, y'all, I wasn't going to say this, but you know what? In light of people just dying left and right and this and that, man, my birthday is Saturday. All right? My birthday's Saturday. Everybody, I want everybody to just drop a line. You ain't going to say happy birthday, say what's up. All right? Period. All right? Just do it. You can do it Thursday if you want, but we're gonna be talking about some other stuff. But we can do it Thursday if you want. We just, I feel that everybody needs to get love shown to them and get their flowers while they're here. So,
bruh, we're gonna do something.
No, don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Just say happy birthday. We cool. I'm good on that. Y'all know I cry.
Oh, we're gonna make him cry, y'all.
Ain't gonna make me cry. I'm over that now. I'm too old. I'm too old. Yeah, the snot really gonna roll, right? Really gonna roll.
Just dripping all over his laptop.
Again, congratulations, Tanisha, on your engagement. Your nuptials coming up, man. Come back to us, man. Hang out with us. You know, it's okay.
Yeah, she ain't hung out with us
a new name,
right?
Be cool with all of that, okay?
Back with a new name.
But you guys, if you have any questions about the show, you liked it, you didn't, you know, we love to know. Just inbox any one of us and let us know.
And we'll follow us on the page. We have a Dope Living page. Follow us on the page. We'll follow back.
And check out the D Stark show too. Y'all make sure y'all check out the D Stark show.
D Starks, that's a brother from another right
there. Yeah, man. We setting up Purdue University in Indiana, in Northwest Indiana. They've agreed to let us come.
Hammond.
Both of them. Both of them. We're going to do the Northwest, and we're going to do the Lafayette, okay? But they've agreed to let us come through and do the Relationship Roundtable. So, just got to make some dates. Got to make some dates. Well, I think it's time. Man, they need to know, okay? But again, too, vote. Tomorrow is the debate. How many people are going to watch it?
Oh, I am. I'm definitely watching it. I got it on my calendar.
Watch it. Tomorrow's the debate. Let's see.
Watch it so you can bring, especially watch it so you can bring questions and your feedback on October 1st.
Yeah, man. Elsa says she's watching it. I think it's one of the most watched debates that have ever happened. All right. Are we ready for a female president? Are we ready for a Black female president? Or do we want more of Mr. Donald Trump and the I'm going to say it, y'all don't have to agree with the separatism of this nation? I mean, you know, we've been separated. So, yeah, man. Purpose says night, y'all. He's going to watch. Anyway,
you say that, Greg, but you know he's getting the ear for some people. You know, he's getting some ear. You know, from some people that stuff that they want to hear. I mean, I'm not supporting this dude, but he's got 75 million people that listen to him.
But here's the thing, too, Mo, with me, and this is just a prelude, I guess. We're old enough to spot a liar, okay?
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm not. I'm just saying, we're old enough to know bullshit when we see bullshit. Right?
Trust me, we know, right?
And
right.
YouTube is sufficiently putting out everything that he's saying. That's this
everything.
I mean, you know, I respect who he is. I respect anybody who has an opinion, but come on, you know, let's make our opinions be based on facts. All right,
that's the biggest thing. But like I said, you got folks, enough BS is in the air now to where, you know, no matter what he says, you got to go through 50 fact checkers, you know, to figure out what's wrong.
You have people who don't want to fact check though.
It's going to be interesting, and it'll be tomorrow. Soon as we get over here, it'll be on. So let's check it. All right, this is DopelivenTV Live, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We got authors on here tomorrow, correct, Gina?
Peace.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have authors tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Make sure you set that up for us, dog.
We'll do it.
It's already done.
Let's go. All right, it's DopelivenTV Live, man. We'll see you guys.
Good night, family.
Good night.
Don't do nothing.
All right.